rise and shine.
So I start my day with putting as many layers as I can because it's freaking cold in Alfred. So here you can see how snowy it is on my way to athletic trainer where I have my rehabilitation after the diving season. And after this I am going to my dance class. Whoa. Now I have to take all those layers off because we're gonna move a lot and it's gonna be hot. Usually we start our dance classes with warming ups, and right now you can see the example of it. During that class, our professor asked us to improvise for a few minutes, so that's what we did.
What in the waterbender is that?
You can tell that I'm not a good dancer, but a majoring in theater and good actor needs to know how to do everything for the performance, right? After that, I had a delicious lunch, and now I'm heading to my Writing 2 class where we were talking about personal research. Psychology of death and dying. I'm taking this class because I'm double majoring in psychology, and each of us receives a death note.
Not the one you might be thinking about.
We were talking about healthcare and insurances and how atrocious they are. Then we had a small break and you can see the infographics by psychology students.
I made that.
Yay. After break, we had a meeting with our future professor from Uganda where we were talking about Ebola cases and funeral traditions in there. Then I went to library to print my memory board for my next class, Psychology of Learning and Behavior. Here you can see how easily I'm printing my stuff with just one tap of my ID. Here I'm getting my memory board and running to my class where we were talking about classical conditioning. We even had a small experiment where I was a volunteer and I had to lick a sour pickle candy every time I hear a ring bell. Now I'm triggered by this sound. Then I had my technical theater lab where we had a chance to be on a catwalk and we were dealing with the electrical cords. Yay! And the last thing for today is the rehearsal for upcoming spring show Mackinac, a play that was written in 1928. It was inspired by a real-life case of a murderer. And it's about a woman named Helen Jones who longs for freedom and love, but marries for money under pressure from her mother, and I'm playing a first man. That was it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this is the deer for the closure.